Hey, good morning, and welcome to Chill Out, Tune In, and Turn On Guided Meditations with Pat. Today we're going to be talking about ourselves, and we're going to be talking about self-compassion and self-worth, especially for those of us who kind of recognize themselves as being intuitives or empaths, or there's a lot of us who are great, powerful people. And even though we recognize that we're great, powerful people, we often kind of find ourselves as kind of like doormats in life. And that comes from lots of things, and part of it is just not recognizing our intrinsic value. So many of us seem to think, or like I know that for me, I've seen the world, and I've seen that it's the people who are strong and forceful and aggressive that seem to get the things and have the stuff, whether that's money or they get the girl, they get the stuff. And it just seems that those of us who tend towards kindness and compassion and think of others first, I know that for me, I've often felt like I come up last. And I just want to take some time and to reflect on that and to kind of dive in and touch those places. Because we are so valuable. We're intrinsic to this world, and life wants to come through us. And I think for so many of us who are naturally drawn towards being compassionate and kind, and those who are artists, and those who have had deep struggles in their lives that have beat them up and done the things that, well, it seems like a lot of us, we seem to suffer from almost an excess of consciousness, that life is pouring through us and into us, and that it's almost like we're just too sensitive for a world that is so hard. But it doesn't always have to seem like that. And there's a reason for us being such delicate instruments that can sense and feel the world in ways that most people get to happily ignore. And I think a big part of that is simply that the way that we've observed the world causes us to develop a felt sense of the good that can really be in this world. And our sadness is a reflection of the lack of that kind of goodness in the world around us. And right now, in these times where everything's changing, I believe one of the most powerful things that we can do is to connect to our self-worth and be an anchor point that consciousness can flow into this world, even if we don't know what to do next. If we just sit together or individually, and whenever you feel that you're able to really tune in, just sit and just draw in this light and this consciousness into the world. So we're going to practice what that might look like so that you can do it yourself. And you can do it with me, do it with a friend. So go ahead and take to your seat. We're going to do, Jenny shared this, my partner Jenny, she shared with me a simple practice that helps you to get back into the present. And we're going to do that together. And it's just simply touching each of your 5 senses. So as you're sitting, I want you to be aware of what you can feel. Or become aware of something you hear, maybe something beyond my voice. Touch something that you can smell. Just be aware. Is there anything to taste? Now with soft eyes, look around your room, the space around you. And breathe in deeply. Allowing your eyes to close. Touching your senses, bringing you back into your body. And in your body, it's so much easier to feel the present moment. Allow your in-breath to come in a little bit deeper. And your out-breath to go out a little bit longer. In-breath coming in and going out. Remember, that breath is like that needle and thread that will sew you into the present moment. And as we inhabit our body and follow our breath, we arrive here and now. Very good. And bring your awareness to your heart space. And I want you to think of that simple thing that brings you gratitude. Cherished loved one, beloved pet. Some golden memory. Or an unsullied dream. Feel that within, and just breathe into it and allow that to double in strength. This golden gratitude. With this gratitude, which is our center of awareness now, just allow that to travel down into your body. You're just going to feel your inner space for a moment. Maybe getting acquainted with sensations that you haven't known or been out of touch with. Just let that golden sphere touch those places. And bring your awareness down the space, maybe just at or below your belly button, in the middle of your torso. Not too far to the back or front, but right there in the middle. From this place, I want you to just take brief inventory and recognize that you are safe in this moment. And you are secure. And of course, you don't have everything you need forever, but you have what you need for now, and that's enough. Even if it's just this breath, here and now. Feel the security and the presence of being held. Now I want you to allow that your awareness to rise up right to your solar plexus. To me, it's the spot that I can feel when I get a knot starting in my stomach. Just below my sternum. This is considered a place of personal power in the chakra system from the Hindu system, the Hindu teachings. We're just going to rest here for a moment. Knowing that this is our place of strength. This is the place of our will. So many people, their will drives them powerfully through life and recklessly. Their will is self-absorbed and without heart. And so it's so easy for them to cause hurt in their efforts to gain their security and their desires. Maybe your will is different than that. Maybe you've held your will down and suppressed it to please others, to keep from bringing hurt or harm to others, even if they didn't deserve what you give them. I just want you to breathe light into that will, into that center. And as you breathe it in and down, I want you to breathe it out, radiating and broadcasting it out, kind of like Care Bear style, shooting it out there. And as you breathe in, you're breathing in the divine, inspired consciousness through you, and you're projecting that out into the world. And just for now, we're going to suppose that as we draw this in to our body and through our will and push it out, that maybe it isn't our will that we really want to live, but that simply we are tuning in to the divine will. And that is our true expression. We don't need to know what our outcomes will be. We don't need to know what effect it'll cause in the world, but just for today, we're just going to allow ourselves to be an expression of that divine creative force, the thing that asks to bring harmony into this world. Breathing in and breathing down. And breathing out. You are an instrument of the will of Source. And you are worthy to express yourself in beautiful and unseen ways. That will to bring goodness into the world is not a burden, it is a blessing. Today I will bring goodness into the world in some small way. Today I will take care of myself because I am worthy, because I am good, because I am kind. Breathing in worthiness, and breathing out I am a divine and shining source of light, harmony, and goodness into this world. And go ahead and bring yourself to your heart. If it helps, you can put your hand there. Allow your in-breath to come in a little bit deeper. See if you can just touch yourself with compassion and love. All those times that maybe you've hurt others, acted foolishly, or hurt yourself. Just breathe those in. And breathe them out. And be grateful for the lessons they have brought. And the teachings they'll still give. You know, it's good to be kind to yourself. And you really are worthy of it. Source knows it. I know it. Even if you have a hard time remembering, you are worthy of the love, the light, and the connection. And so for this moment, be that light. And if you're feeling tuned in right now, just I'm inviting you to just draw down this pure light of awareness into the world through you. And this effort of tuning in and drawing that light in, this is your vote for a greater goodness in the world and a new harmony. something good to fill the uncertainty and changes that are coming around us. Just bring that light in. Keep breathing that in. Shine it brighter. Covering the entire globe with this divine light. This harmony and wisdom that is beyond human mind. I'd like you to continue that practice whenever you have time. Just slow yourself down and tune in to yourself and allow yourself to be that conduit for the good to come into this wild world that we're finding ourselves in now. It really is an exciting time to be alive. And great good can come from all of this. As long as we stay in ourselves, in our body and present, we'll always be able to keep an eye out for what's next on this breadcrumb trail of life. I invite you to come back into your present awareness. Back into your head space a little bit. Maybe opening those eyes and seeing the world around you. I thank you for tuning in today, and I hope you have something to take away from it. And if you're enjoying these sessions, please share them with others. I know it's not for everyone, but it's okay to send it out there and they check it out and say, nope, that's not for me. Because you just might be surprised who it lands with, who really needs a place that they can come to for a little help in connecting back to themselves and back to the world, back to spirit. I'd like to thank you all again for coming. So I hope you go out there and you go get some sunshine today. I know it's shining in my neck of the woods, and I hope it's shining in yours too. And reach out and get a hold of somebody you've been thinking of but haven't quite got the nudge to call or contact. So let's all stay connected and be the light. And until next time, and always, peace and blessings.